Hi everybody, Robert here with more Revit training, and I had a question today about reveals and sweeps. Now, Revit has a couple of things here that we use here, and it's under the architecture tab and the wall command. So I'm gonna use this house I have here working on. I'm going to just tab these views so we can kind of see what's happening here. Okay, so what happens? Yeah, I'll put this in fine view and let's make it consistent colors. Okay, so now what happens with a reveal and a sweep? So if you go look at the architecture tab, we go down and you'll see you have a wall sweep and a wall reveal. Now, the difference in a wall sweep and a wall reveal, I'll show you right here. So here's a sweep. And you can only get these in two directions, either horizontal or vertically. But we can do some things with them. So as I select this, and there's my sweep. It's going to come in any minute now. There you go. So that is that the sweep or the reveal? Let's look at this in 3D view. Okay, so that's actually a sweep because it's pushing out the wall. Now let's go look at the reveal. So reveal, pretty simple. It's going to protrude into the surface of the wall, like so. Okay, now these are created using profiles. Okay, so now we have a whole host of these. So for the sweep, we can select it here, and you go into the properties, and we can edit type. See, it says wall sweep corners. We can edit type here, and you can do a number of things here. So that's the default profile we got, and then there are other profiles here. So we got like okay, so these are built in for seal caps, and we can even create our own. So let's just go with I'm gonna just do that for now, just so you can see what's happening. Okay. So that's a seal cap basically for a top of a wall. I got another project that's gonna work out pretty good on, and I can show you that then. But anyway, so we can also select this guy here, edit type, and we always duplicate. And we just call it 2, and then here I'm going to give it another profile. Let's give it So these our profiles are basically in connection with what's here, what we're using for walls. So here, we look at our types. And we can also select material for that. So I'm going to cancel out of that. So that's pretty much how the difference between these two. Now, if I select this one, this guy right here, I'll edit this type. And then it's a default. So let's use the 3-bit, just to see what happens here. Okay, so that's basically 3 bricks for that profile. Okay, so you follow me now? So I'm gonna just undo that guy there. And then we can look at this another way. Now, these only come in 2 directions, so let's do another one in the opposite direction. So we'll go wall sweep, and then we'll select vertical. So here, you can get a vertical sweep there. And it'll come in and it'll cut through that other one as well. So, and then we can manipulate these guys. We can modify them. I'm gonna go into this elevation here. Nope, that's the north. Or the south, okay. So here, we can place these guys along here. takes a minute to come in for some reason. So basically, these are sweeps, and that's basically what you can do with them. They can only be vertical or horizontal. And so, like, let's say, okay, I've seen these. Uh-oh. I'm going to move that. You can move it around, as you can see. And then we can actually, let me copy these. Let's just make a little, copy this down to say here. And then you can adjust these. Say I want to pull this back. So we got these little dots, and you can drag that back to say here. We can even align it back if you want. So there. So you can do a lot with these. I'll just pull that back to there. Just going to my 3D view. We can take this guy and we can just go align. So I think we can. Let's try this. Yeah, so you can do the same thing with the reveal. So this is our how to use a sweep. And like I said, sweep always on top of the wall, protrudes out from the wall. Now let's see if we can do this with a reveal. I don't even know. I'm gonna try. So nope. I'm gonna go to my south elevate. Okay, so let's do a reveal here. So I'm gonna go to wall, reveal. This one there. And then we go restart new reveal. And we have one there. Now it looks kind of funny, so let's go in 3D view and see what's happening here. Right, okay, so there's our reveal going into the wall. Now let's see, then go back into west, nope, south. And let's place two vertical reveals. Two horizontal. And there. Restart the reveal. Go there. Restart new. And I'm going to cancel that out. And I'm going to grab this one by the little dot here. Just drag it over there. So these are pretty simple. I hope this answers your question. But yeah, and then there's a few other things we could do. Okay, there. You might want to tab to this to get that dot. Okay, wait a second here. But anyway, tab. Let's see if we can handle this better in 3D. Actually, we might. But anyway, a reveal would be difficult, and then you would, okay, here we go. Right. Actually, let's do the, I wonder if we can do the align command. Yep, there it is. Okay, I got something breaking up there, and that's not working too good for me. I lost my porch. I'm going to cancel that. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how the reveals work now. As far as reveal, they're just simply profile. So I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to go and change the profile. So here, to change the profile, you can go edit type here. And we're using the default. You can go and use the I'm gonna just use this for the heck of it. remove the constraints. So that's what's happening there, and that's not really what we want. So we really would need to go in and create our own profile, and then add that into our model. So that's it, man. That's pretty much how you do reveals, see, and sweeps. Like I said, they can only be done vertically or horizontally. Now, there's something you can do in here. You can use a model line now and create reveals. So anyway, I hope that answered your question. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. It helps me make videos like this. Everybody be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.